As I'm sure you're aware, Chelsea are playing Manchester United this weekend. In preparation for that enormous fixture, I've been joined by a very special guest. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Andy Tate. How are you, Andy?
Hi, Rory.
How are you? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us for this Manchester United preview. I'm really, really excited about it.
Oh, thank you very much, and thank you for having me.
Oh, it's an absolute pleasure. I've got a theory, Andy, and I'd like your thoughts on it. I have looked at the Premier League table and I've looked at Manchester United fixtures and I've realised, basically deduced, that if you beat us, you're going to leapfrog Arsenal into second, you're going to have no distractions about the FA Cup. I think Manchester United are actually the biggest threat to Chelsea winning the Premier League this season. What do you think about that?
Yes and no. There's two sides to that coin. I think it's in your own hands. It's your own destiny.
Yeah.
You play us tomorrow and we're on a roll, 6 wins on the bounce. You've got Arsenal.
Yep.
Resurgent Arsenal, 8 on the spin. Leicester City, fight for the Premiership lives. And after that, well, after them 3 games, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so do you think that are you holding out? Are you being optimistic? Can Manchester United win the Premier League in your eyes?
My heart says yeah, but my head says no.
Right, and what about this fixture? Do you feel like you can get a result at Chelsea? What do you class as a result, actually? Would you be happy with a draw, or do you think you need 3 points?
3 points to make an assumption and point out for the rest of for the season and for next year that we're back. Because it seems the last 6 games, Man United have picked up the swagger. The philosophy of Louis van Gaal has clicked from the Spurs game. Don't know what it was. Something was said by Wayne Rooney, a speech. That's what I've heard. And every player has played fantastically last 6 games.
Yeah, sadly, I'd have to agree with that. I think that you're really on form. I think it was since you lost to Swansea, and that was in February, I think. And I think you've won everything ever since. So you really are on good form. You've got some very nice fixtures coming up as well, haven't you? Aside from, if you were to get a result at Stamford Bridge, take the Arsenal fixture out of the equation, you've got a very nice run in.
Yeah, we've got Everton, Crystal Palace, West Brom, Hull City, Arsenal at home.
It's quite nice fixtures for you, aren't they? What are you thinking? Second spot, if not the Premier League?
Second spot, yeah, definitely.
Nice. That would be a good season after last year's, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and get a bit of revenge on Arsenal for knocking us out of the FA Cup for that last home game. That'd be really nice to finish off the home campaign.
Oh yeah, you've got a great record against them in the league at home as well, haven't you? So I can't see that being a problem.
FA Cup result.
Yeah, by the FA Cup, yeah. But generally in the league you do all right. So how do you feel about Chelsea winning the Premier League? I remember last year I was talking to a few United mates, and because it was obviously Chelsea, City, Liverpool going for it, United fans were very happy to see Chelsea win the league. How do you feel about Chelsea? Is there a hatred from you towards us, or is there a begrudging acceptance of us winning the league?
Well, in my philosophy, as long as Liverpool don't win the league, I'm happy. Really, because last year when Gerrard slipped, I was quite happy to see Chelsea win at Anfield.
Yeah,
and
you're welcome for that, by the way.
Yeah. I was happy with it.
Yeah, it was that was a very memorable day actually. I was at that game actually. It was pretty surreal. It was a great one to be part of. And what about sort of historically? How do you view Chelsea? Are we a team that you do you see us as a rival? I think that I remember like when I've left Old Trafford or when I've seen away fans at Stamford Bridge, and you start singing about 20 times and things like that. I always think we don't care. 20 times you win in the league, 20 times kind of only matters to Scousers because they've won it 18 times. It's completely irrelevant to us. And I'm really, for that, you're a huge rival for the obvious reasons. And United have obviously been a hated club. But generally, there isn't a venom with us towards you, I don't think, the way there is certain other clubs. How's it from a United fan's perspective towards Chelsea?
There certainly is a rivalry. I mean, if you're going for the same trophies, like the Champions League final from 2008, it's really intense.
Oh, you went there. You went there. I can't believe you went there.
Yeah, we all went there. I remember in '99, Chelsea smashed United 5-0. I had to take that. Really, really hurt. But
you went on to win the treble, so you had the last laugh.
Yeah. We had the last laugh, but yeah, it's a rivalry, like any other rivalry. Between the top guns, the top clubs always have a rivalry with Arsenal, City, Liverpool, now Chelsea. You've come into your own in the last 10 years. You've won Europa League, Champions League, Premier League titles, League Cups, FA Cups.
Yeah.
And we see you as a rival. for everything.
Oh, I'm pleased to hear it. Pleased to hear it. We've both been quite privileged to watch some fantastic managers, and to like we've had, in my opinion, the best manager in the world ever, and that's Jose Mourinho. How do you think he rates alongside somebody, say, like Alex Ferguson?
He's building his own status at Chelsea. He's done it once. He's doing it again. Missing out on the league last season, Mourinho had last year to assess what he needs. He's made your signings with Fabregas, Costa, and it's reaping rewards. And now, this time next year, Louis van Gaal will have this summer to see what he wants, assess what he wants, buy who he wants, and we'll be in the same position as where Chelsea are next year. We'll be fighting for the Premier League with about 5-6 games to go. I have no qualms about that. United and Chelsea will be locked, fighting for the title.
I am inclined to agree with you, actually, Andy. I think that's probably a very accurate point. Can I ask your opinions on a man who I hold still very, very close to my heart? Juan Mata. It's painful to see him in a United shirt for me, and I'm sure for a lot of other Chelsea fans. How does he rank in your eyes?
Oh, he's come on bounds in the last 7 weeks. He's really special. He's a really box-to-box player. He's a talent, and it's the only good thing Moyes did, didn't it? The only good thing he did, sign him, and maybe Fellaini. But he's a ball winner, and I can see why he was your player of the year 2 years on the spin.
Andy, I absolutely love the bloke. I think he's such a wonderful football player, and I actually, it's still quite a sore point, the fact that he's not at Stamford Bridge anymore. In fact, can you remember a goal? I think it was the year that you beat us. You beat us 3-2, and I think Torres was sent off, and I think we had 2 off. Juan Mata, I think Torres crossed one in, and it was sort of a nothing ball. It was like a really high cross. Juan Mata pinged one in. It was one of the best left foot volleys I've ever seen. It was from quite close at the Matthew Harding end, and he absolutely walloped it. He's such a good player. Such a shame that he's not going to be in a blue shirt.
Yeah, I think that was a free kick. Technically, that free kick when he scored and when we won 3-2, that was a fantastic goal by Juan Mata for Chelsea.
Yeah, he's just such a good player.
He's got vision. He's got a football brain.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
like he'll work box to box, and I'm sure he'll get a standing ovation tomorrow from the Chelsea fans.
Oh, 100%, 100%. I absolutely guarantee that. What about looking at the Chelsea team? Is there anybody? If you had to pick one man, who are you fearful of? Who do you think can give you a problem tomorrow?
It's got to be Costa if he's playing.
So I think he's out, Andy. Is there anybody else who you...
Hazard, he's your ball maker, he's your winner.
Yeah. If
he's on song, then we will have problems. But we're on a roll, we're confident, and you don't know. It's like if we win tomorrow, it gives us hope. But like I say, it's in your hands.
Yeah. Absolutely. And United have always, even since I was a kid, brought down an excellent away following. They've done really well with their away following at Chelsea, and I think it's fair to say that they're probably the loudest away fans in the league, United. Are you going to be part of that army tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm coming down to... I haven't got a ticket, but I will be travelling down, and I will be watching it somewhere around the ground or in a pub nearby, and I will be with the full-time Devils crew.
Oh, you haven't got a ticket? Well, if anybody's watching this, either a Manchester United fan, or hopefully a Manchester United fan, if you have a spare ticket, get Andy a seat in the shed with you. I'm sure he's...
in the United end, please.
In the United end, yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, that's where you'd be, the shed. If, any United fans watching, if you end up with a spare, sort him out. I'm sure it'd be a privilege to have him sitting next to you. Great, Andy, thank you so much for having a chat with us.
Can I just have a shout for Paul Cadwell? He's a big Chelsea fan, and he's a friend of mine, and he lives in Lytham St Anne's up Blackpool, and he's Chelsea mad.
Perfect. You've done it, Andy. Cheers to you, Paul, as well. Andy, thank you so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. Guys, let us know what you think of this video. Comment below, tell us what you think. And if you're not subscribed already, do it right now. Come on, you Blues.
Come on, you Reds.